A 2.5-year-old biting, I would say that's still within the realm of developmentally appropriate because they are still exploring the world. Putting things in their mouths is how they explore the world, but it also is how they experiment with cause and effect in a weird way. They're little scientists. If I bite, what happens? So I would definitely recommend, if a teacher were asking me or an admin were asking me, start tracking it just to see how often is it happening and if there are things in the environment that we can change about it.
My kid went through a biting phase, my middle kid. We got him the necklaces that he can like chew.
Yeah.
It like completely stopped.
Yeah, and that's a really fascinating thing too. I had an experience with my last kindergarten class with a kiddo. Obviously he wasn't biting, but he was chewing on his shirt sleeves and putting toys in his mouth still. His parents brought it up. They were concerned about it because he's chewing holes in his shirt.
Right.
And they actually ended up doing an occupational therapy evaluation, and it ended up just being he was just seeking some sort of stimulation. His necklace was a Lego block.
Yep.
And then I'd say, hey, do you have your Lego necklace? And he would run to his backpack and grab it, and it totally changed his behavior in the classroom. Like, you could see he was much more focused. He wasn't putting non-food objects in his mouth. His shirts weren't destroyed anymore.
When it was happening a lot, me and my husband had the conversation and I suggested the necklace. He was like, I don't get what that solves. All we're doing right now is telling him no, he can't bite anything. But if biting is what he wants to be doing, like if it's not that he's trying to tell someone he's angry or he's trying to, like he literally just wants to bite something, then we need to give him something that is appropriate to bite.
If I had another lifetime, I'd probably be a psychologist or something like that, because there's so much psychology behind behaviors. They're all communication, particularly with kids who put things in their mouths at any age. Like, think of how often as an adult do you put your pen to your mouth, or you chew on your fingernails or something like that. It may not have anything to do with communicating anything. It may just be a self-soothing habit, or it may just be like some sort of sensory input or something like that. And I just wish that's like on my goal of like letting people know, yeah, these are undesirable behaviors, but there are things that we can do to provide more appropriate avenues for the kids to get those feelings out, or just to have that input, really.